So there's a saying in the States that success is great so long as you plan for it. Chicagoland Popcorn is just such a success story. Dwayne Walker's passion is popcorn. After more than 25 years in the corporate world, Dwayne Walker chose to meld his business knowledge with that passion. And together with his wife Magda, Dwayne spent 13 months researching before they launched their new family business, Chicagoland Popcorn. The company opened its doors on September 15, 2014, along US 30, just directly across the road from the Albanese Candy Company. Chicagoland Popcorn regularly exhibits around 200 flavors. There are sweet ones, there are savory ones. It's fantastic.
Actually, when I was a little guy, growing up, I spent most of my summers in Louisiana with my grandfather who grew everything. And I learned how to plant everything from peas to okra to watermelons to peanuts to popcorn. And so I had a passion for popcorn from the time I was 7 years old. And I would try different flavors, and I got pretty good at making it. And so when I decided to retire, I wanted to turn a passion into a profession, if you can understand.
So Dwayne, you've got an incredible variety of popcorn. Tell me, how do you come up with the ideas?
So we put in our store a glass cylinder that says flavor suggestions, and we get just hundreds of suggestions. And so far, we've been able to figure out about 35 new flavors in the store.
Fantastic. And so what makes your popcorn special?
It's a secret process that we learned, but you actually use real ingredients. And then the way we put that flavor into the popcorn, that's the secret sauce.
So Dwayne, how do you keep it fresh?
Well, two things. First of all, it doesn't last sometimes long enough to go bad. But we do have a special airtight containers that we keep our popcorn in. And so it's actually constantly being made in the back, and so that's how we keep it fresh.
All right, well, they say the proof is in the tasting.
Movie butter is a great story because it was a flavor that we perfected originally, and we found out we had a flaw because it used to be soggy. And we had an epiphany. We used the same technique that we did making our other flavors, infusing, and so we came up with a movie butter that every kernel was perfect, but no soggy. So it's no kernel left behind is what we call it. Mm. Cheese is very popular. In fact, it technically is one of our #1 sellers, but the actual overall #1 seller in the store is you take that cheese and mix it with caramel to come up with our Chicagoland mix.
Mm. That's good.
Yeah, we got contacted by the Indiana State Tourism Bureau, and they asked us to come up with a flavor. The state dessert for Indiana is sugar cream pie. The state snack, official snack, is popcorn. So we melded the two and we came up with Hoosier sugar cream pie. Popcorn.
Tastes just like a pie.
Again, with the custom flavors, I wanted to do something for my alma mater, Purdue. So we came up with a flavor called Purdue Northwest Crunch. And that's made with peanuts, peanut butter, pretzels, of course chocolate, and then caramel, and that's all together. And then with Ivy Tech, we came up with a flavor called Ivy-licious, which is green apple coated with this white chocolate and sea salt. It is incredible. So those are the two flavors we have right now. Indiana University also came to us, and we have a flavor, but we're going through now the process of getting that flavor. They want to, copyright the name and do some other things. So we take suggestions and we create flavors for different organizations.
That's great.
Yeah, we have a couple of seafood recipes. One of them is actually a gumbo, but the one that we made, we were in the Food Network magazine, was for our crab leg popcorn, which has got this drawn butter Old Bay taste. It's incredible. It's kind of a mild taste, but that's the one of our more unique flavors.
It's like seafood in popcorn, right? Magda is in charge of the festive side of the business, which provides gift baskets, popcorn bars, and party favors for weddings and events. Visit SAVORIndiana.com, where you'll find a link to the details on this snack food destination where the business is really popping. For SAVOR Indiana, I'm Jonathan Day.